So if you click on this video, you probably want to start a side hustle, but the problem is most side hustles either pay peanuts or demand so much time that they might just be another full-time job. That's why I've got something different today. So these are 7 high-paying side hustles that can make you a lot of money that you can do without burning all your free time. And these are not just random ideas. These are businesses that I've either built myself or know someone who's built them successfully in the past. And the best part about this is that I'm also going to show you how to start them, all the tools that you need, and real examples of people already doing it. So you can just follow what they do. Now, the first one is something that I'm really excited about because there's really almost zero competition, but there's massive demand. So have you guys ever watched a true crime video on YouTube? People are absolutely hooked on these videos because the stories are so intense, right? And if you think about it, that's perfect for YouTube because the longer people watch, the more money you'll make. So this channel is Rotten Mango. It's a bigger channel in true crime with 4 million subscribers. But look at how much it's making. Like according to Social Blade here, the channel is making $100,000 a month just from AdSense. And that is just with a $4 CPM. But here's what's interesting. If you look at this channel here called Murder with My Husband, they took the same true crime concept and presented it in a podcast style, right? And that small twist made them stand out and they're making $50,000 a month. Now, there's one problem though. Creating this type of content is incredibly time consuming. You're looking at hours of research. You're gonna write scripts, recording, and editing just for one video. But this is where AI comes in. We can now use AI to create the script, can narrate it into a podcast and create an entire channel, and nobody will ever know it's made by AI. So let me show you exactly how this works. So I've got an example story here about vanishing car thief, right? I'm just gonna copy the entire text here and paste it into an AI tool called Notebook LM. Everybody's familiar with this one. And it's gonna create an entire audio podcast for me. And let me just play this for you.
Ever had that feeling where you lose something like your car keys and then you find them the weirdest spot?
Yeah.
Well, imagine that, but with your entire car.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened to James Wilson back in March 2019 in Newport Beach. His 1967 Mustang just disappeared from his driveway overnight.
And the security footage of the incident is really strange. No one going near the car, no tow truck. The Mustang just vanishes.
And that sounds so real, right? And it's just perfect for stories like this. Now, we're not going to just stop here because now we're going to create avatars or characters to bring the story to life. And you can use a tool like HeyGen here or Hedra, and they create super realistic avatars just like these. Yes, it's not perfect. Sometimes you can see that it's AI generated. But I would say it's 90% though. But you know, AI improves very quickly. And pretty soon, I think you won't be able to tell the difference. But you can see how AI can create the entire thing from A to Z. And you can basically have a full true crime video in just a couple minutes. And you can upload every single day if you want to. Now, true crime is just one angle. You can think about what's trending right now. Is it breaking news coverage? It's politics, which is blowing up right now, or historical stories. Basically, any niche that you see a successful podcast in, that is your clue. Now, if content creation is not your thing, I think you're gonna like this next one because this is selling products online. So everybody says physical products are hard and e-commerce is really hard to set up. But that's not the case anymore because let me give you some context here. So I used to sell physical products on Amazon. I made pretty good money, but it came with a lot of massive problems. I always ran into issues like finding good suppliers. I had to go through months of shipping delays. And you know, when you're getting pretty good sales, a lot of these delays will just kill your momentum. And if you're just starting out, you need a way to test out products quickly and validate your market before investing thousands in inventory or even a website. So I want to introduce a new tool called Build Your Store AI, which is a sponsor of today's video, where you can build a complete store in 2 minutes using AI. And the platform creates professional product descriptions. It handles all the entire store layout automatically. So you don't have to pay $200, $300 to buy a website template like these. And not only that, but you get access to their tool called AutoDS, which solves the biggest headache in e-commerce, which is to find suppliers and managing fulfillment. So basically all the suppliers are integrated right into the platform. You can just pick and choose the products that you want to sell, which suppliers you want to buy from. So let me show you exactly how to set this up. So first, click on the link in the description below. So you want to hit get started here and you're going to see this page. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick your niche. So you got all these options. And for today, I'm just going to go with sports and fitness. But you know, if you're not sure yet, there's even an I'm not sure option right here. So next, you want to pick a banner for your homepage. I think this one looks clean. So I'm going to go with this. Now, here's something really cool. The platform that you're going to use here is Shopify. And by signing up this way, you get to try Shopify for just $1 a month for your first 3 months. which is a very sweet deal because you want to spend the least amount of money when you're starting out, right? Now, once you put in your cart details, it will take you to Shopify's backend. This is where all the magic happens. So you want to just install the Build Your Store app, and with just one click, the AI creates the entire store based on your niche. Now, you also want to connect to AutoDS. So this is a tool that handles all your sourcing and order fulfillment. Don't worry, the setup is super straightforward. And as you can see, they've got tons of suppliers you can choose from, so you'll always find the product that you need. But if you can't find a product, you can actually send a picture of it to AutoDS, and they'll even help you source it. Now, you can also pick a theme that matches your brand. There are tons to choose from. You can add top selling products, and then you can just go ahead and publish. And that's it. The whole process takes just a couple of minutes, and you've got a professional looking store ready to launch. No need to hire a designer. The AI handles everything. So if you guys want to try out Build Your Store, you can click on my link below. It's totally free. And you also get a free trial to AutoDS and Shopify for $1. Thanks Build Your Store for sponsoring this video. Now, the next idea here is being a creator success partner. So, you know, most YouTube videos will advise you to become a video editor or a thumbnail designer. I mean, yes, those jobs are in super high demand right now, but you'll be competing with thousands of people who claim to have that same skill. But today I want to show you a better approach that can make you stand out and land high-paying clients. But before I get to it, you have to understand that working with creators is such a massive opportunity right now because the creator economy is just exploding in 2025. Everyone wants to be a creator. Here's what a lot of freelancers overlook, right? These creators are not just looking for someone to just edit videos or write scripts, but they're actually looking for someone to help them get results. So instead of focusing on services, you want to focus on results. So instead of saying, I design thumbnails, you can say something like, I can increase your click-through rate by 3% by creating better thumbnails. Because think about it, anyone can design thumbnails, but it's actually not about design, it's creating thumbnails that actually get clicked. Or if you're a video editor, don't just focus on transition or effects, but show creators how you use certain elements to increase watch time. Or maybe if you're a scriptwriter, don't just rely on ChatGPT to write the entire script. You have to show that you're able to increase video retention with your storytelling techniques. So the point is to focus on results. And that's how you want to position yourself differently from thousands of other people fighting for the same job. Now, even if you can master all that, you're probably still going to struggle to get clients if you do this one thing, and that is mass email your clients. Because most people just send a mass email saying that I can edit your videos. You know, I get dozens of these emails every single week and I never open them. But instead, here's what you do. You want to take one of their recent videos and show them exactly how you would improve it. So if you're a scriptwriter, you want to rewrite their introduction to make it more engaging. If you're an editor, you can take a 30-second clip and re-edit that clip to show that this is how I would improve retention. You want to make it specific to the creator. And you can even take it to the next level. If you're brand new and you're just starting to build a portfolio, you can even offer a guarantee. If I don't increase your retention rate by X%, you don't pay. So this will remove that risk from your clients and you'll get projects really quickly. The next idea here is to sell children's books on Amazon KDP. Now, when you hear books, it sounds complicated. Where do you even store them? Do you need a warehouse? Guess what? You don't need to do any of that. And that's because we're going to use Amazon KDP to do all that. So you just need to create the content of the book and leave all the printing, warehousing, and shipping to Amazon. So let me break down the numbers here with a real example. So I'm looking at this activity book right here. Nothing fancy, just a simple workbook for kids. But check out these numbers here. It's selling 3,000 copies every month at $6.99, which means that it's bringing in $21,000 in total revenue. And after Amazon's cut, the creator keeps about $15,000 every month. And this is just one example. There are tons of sellers making 5-6 figures a month selling children's books. You can use a tool here like BookBeam to see which books are selling well. So you're not creating random books and hoping that they'll sell, right? So the strategy here is to identify those winners and you want to recreate your version of it that is better than your competitors. And to create these books, you can always use Canva. And if you don't want to design everything from scratch, you can even buy designs from this website, Creative Fabrica, or even Etsy. And you know what? You can even go as far as using Midjourney AI to create some of these activity books. And the best part about this is that once your books are live, they'll keep selling without you doing much work. And your job will be to create new designs and make sure that they're better than your competitors. Now, if you guys want to learn more about selling books on Amazon KDP, you can follow this guy, Sean Dolwet. He specializes in KDP content, so I think you guys will get a lot of value from him. Now, the next idea here is a brand partnership manager. So this is a lucrative side hustle that nobody really talks about. So if you're not familiar with this, you know those sponsor segments that you keep seeing in YouTube videos. You know, this video is sponsored by blah, 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 right? So there's actually a massive business behind those videos. And I'm not talking about being a YouTuber. So here's the thing. Brands are pouring more money than ever into creator marketing. So I'm talking about huge companies like Shopify, Squarespace, NordVPN. They're spending millions of dollars to sponsor creators. But there's a problem here. You see, most YouTube creators, they're amazing at making content, but they're terrible at dealing with brands. They don't know who to reach out to for brand deals. They don't know how to negotiate and what to charge, right? Because all these creators are focusing on growing their channel and they don't really have time to write emails, negotiating all day, right? So this is where you come in as a brand partnership manager, which is essentially the middleman between brands and creators. So let me show you how the money works. Imagine you're a brand manager and you land a $3,000 sponsorship deal for a creator. So if you charge 30% to manage the deal, that is $1,000 for that video. So if you can close just 5 videos a month, that's already $5,000 in revenue for just managing one creator. And obviously you can work with multiple creators if you want to, but you know what? It actually gets better because a lot of these deals are actually not one-off deals, but they're called multi-video deals, which means that brands usually sign a 3 to 6 months contract with the creator. And how do I know that? Because I manage deals like this myself for my channel. So I typically sign into a 5-6 video deals at a time. So that is basically recurring revenue for you and the creator for the next 6 months. Now, if you want to get started with this, you got to have a strategy, right? Don't reach out to bigger creators who already have 1 million or 2 million subscribers because they probably already have someone in-house or they have a dedicated manager that they work with. But instead, you want to reach out to smaller creators, the ones with maybe 5,000, 10,000 subscribers. Because number one, they're hungry for deals. Number two, they don't know who to reach out to, right? And what about the brands? How do you find them? Well, you want to watch YouTube videos in that creator's niche. And you want to write down who's already sponsoring those videos. And then you can use a tool like hunter.io here to find the manager's email. And then you start a conversation. And here's actually the best part about this. You're not just limited to YouTube. You can also be a manager for Instagram creators, TikTok, LinkedIn, or even newsletters. Because every platform needs someone to bridge that gap between creators and brands. Now, the next idea here is to sell digital products. But I'm not talking about random PDFs or just copying templates, hoping that someone will buy them. I think that's risky and it hardly works. But I'm going to show you a smarter way that's making a lot of people 6 figures a year doing this. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, great idea, but what should I sell? Now, this is the part where data comes in. So if you guys are not aware, Etsy is one of the biggest marketplaces for selling digital products. And what's cool about Etsy is that all the sales data is public. So you guys can use a tool like Everbee or Allura, and you can see the shop's revenue, you can see their best-selling products, and even how long they've been open. So let me give you a real example. So this shop selling ADHD planner, they're making $38,000 a month just from this listing alone. And because it's a digital product, it's purely profits. Now, I know what most people are going to say. There's already so many people selling these things already. So that's why I always say with any product that you want to sell, you want to find your unique angle or a unique entry point, right? So you can probably niche down one level, or maybe you can create a template for a specific device, just like this shop here. So instead of selling a generic planner, they create a template specifically for the Remarkable device, and they're making 10K a month. And you know, for the people who always say that the market is saturated, you can see that they just started 5 months ago. Now, as you know, digital products are not just limited to planners. You got so many options here like social media templates, printable wall art, website templates, SVG files, or AI prompts, or even courses are on Etsy, right? The key here is to be smart about what you create. You want to validate demand first using the tools that I just mentioned and make a better version of that product. And just one quick trick on how to easily improve a product is just by reading the reviews of a competing product, right? Read the negative reviews. Look at what people are saying about what's missing, what they don't like about that product, because that's your opportunity to create a product that solves those issues. Now, the next idea here is a business that you can start today and can make you over $1 million, and it is becoming a YouTube creator. Because what most people think about when they hear being a creator, they probably imagine making funny videos, pranks, dancing, creating random videos, right? But that's actually the hardest way to make money on YouTube. And it's the reason why a lot of creators struggle. But here's the smarter approach. So you want to build a channel that solves specific problems for people, and then you want to attach a product behind your videos. So I've seen countless of examples of this. If you guys know this guy, Thomas Frank, he created a channel solely focused on teaching people on how to use Notion, right? How to use certain features, how to build certain templates. And then he provides products for those people who want to do more, right? He's got all these ready-made templates, and he also sells a course for those people who want to learn Notion. And he made $1 million in a single year selling his products. And $1 million a year, it's $83,000 a month. And you know, he only had about 100K subscribers at that time. So as you can see, you don't need to go viral. You don't need millions of subscribers, and you don't need to dance in your videos. You just need the right positioning and strategy. And that's not even the best part. Aside from product sales, you also make money from just by creating those videos. And for those of you who are new, YouTube actually pays you for running ads on your videos. So you're actually getting paid twice, from the ads on your videos and from your own products that you sell. But the key here is to pick a specific problem that you can solve, whether it is, how to invest in stocks, how to fix a broken marriage, how to get in shape, how to make more money. These are real problems that need real solution. So those are the 7 side hustles that are working right now in 2025. But here's the thing, and I need you to really hear this, because just by starting these side hustles is probably not going to be enough. And I see this all the time. People get excited, they start something, but the problem is they treat it like a maybe it works, maybe it doesn't experiment. But you know, the people that actually succeed, they don't just dip their toes in, they burn all bridges. They commit 100%. Because when you don't have a plan B, and when you tell yourself that this has to work, something shifts in your mind. You stop making excuses, you start finding solutions to your problems. And I'm not saying you quit your job tomorrow, but whatever you pick from these ideas today, commit to it like your life depends on it. Work on it every single day, even if it's just for 2 hours a day. Because a year from now, that commitment is the thing that you're going to thank yourself for. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.